Hey, I'm Ronnie Edwards, and this is Digressing and Sidequesting. Today we're going to talk about how some health bars and hit points can do more than just measure health and chill out at one spot on the screen. Let's start with the plumber that helped pull us out of the oversaturated sewers of the video game crash all those years ago, Mario. I'm sure if you're watching this, you've played Super Mario Bros. On the NES, and if you haven't, then, well, what the fuck? As a refresher, in Mario you collect coins, mushrooms, flowers, stars, and axes. Green mushrooms give you extra lives, red mushrooms give you an extra hit and allow you to break a block. Yeah, you guys know all this shit. Some of you might be wondering what the fuck Mario 1 has to do with hit points and health bars. Give me a second there, put your hand down, wait until the video is finished to post in the comment section. In Mario, you don't have a health bar in the traditional sense. However, I bet you can tell me how many hits I have before I die just by looking at this screenshot. I'm Big Mario, so I have 2 hits before I die, provided I don't fall in a pit. The size of Mario himself dictates the amount of hit points he has, 1 or 2. Now imagine this. What if you played Mario and collecting coins actually gave you more hit points? And the more coins you had, the more hit points you had. This would make the coins a lot more central to your style of play, and you might spend more time collecting them as opposed to largely passing them by like I do. Somewhere a Jewish man is crying. Now, what if I told you that you've probably already played a game that did this, where coins dictate hit points? No, put your hand...
Sonic the Hedgehog!
That's right, Melvin. Sonic the Hedgehog. Rings, Sonic's version of coins, do more than give you a higher score, extra lives, and a bigger penis. They act as hit points. And when you lose these hit points, they actually fall out of you and you have a chance to recollect some of the hit points you just lost. Imagine if this was the case in Street Fighter 2. When you get hit, a chunk of your life bar falls off and you can actually recollect it. This is a really weird concept, but most gamers don't even give it a second glance when they play Sonic. Perhaps by coincidence, Battletoads on the NES, which was released the same month as Sonic 1, did something similar to this with its Space Invader villains.
Get over here, you pixelated punk fuckers!
Zelda 1's health bar also acts as somewhat of a leveling system. In some RPGs, you can only wield certain weapons once you surpass a certain level.
Lol Raffle, I just found this sword, but I can't equip it until I'm level 17, lol Raffle lol. WTF.
This same concept is used in Zelda 1, where you need 5 hearts before you can use the white sword and 12 hearts before you can use the magic sword. Almost like you need to be level 5 and level 12. Zelda 1 also has something in common with Mario when it comes to hit points. In both games, you get an extra ability when you have max hit points. In Zelda 1, you get a ranged attack when your life points are at max, and in Mario 1, you get the ability to break through blocks instead of just bumping them. Let's give this a differing perspective by looking at Street Fighter 2 once again. Imagine only being able to throw a Hadouken if you're at full health. It'd totally suck here, but within the mechanics of Zelda and Mario respectively, they totally work. Also, while studying up on this episode, I came across an article on Games Radar by the former associate editor Chris Antista. I think I pronounced that right. Chris pointed out that Zelda's life bar also charts character progression in a couple senses. Just by looking at the start screen in Zelda 1, you can tell which of these files is the farthest along in the game, almost entirely just by how many hearts each file has. Nice observation, Chris. Well, that's it for today. I'm almost out of hit points myself, so I need to head to town and get a pizza-flavored potion or something, I don't know. Let's take a look at the quest log.